Hi there, this is Elizabeth Pampalone, and we are here for another audit. And we're going to be doing Community Food Bank of Citrus County today. And I think this is a great site to do. I love working with nonprofits, and hopefully we can get this one on track. We've got a few things we're going to talk about their homepage and maybe just a couple of other pages as well. So first things first, they are using Userway, which is one of my favorites. Love, love, love it. And this accessibility tools are great to get your site in compliance with ADA. So I actually like to put this little button down here in the bottom left-hand corner where you see my video now. Just makes it a little easier to be out of the way, but still visible. And also on mobile, it just makes it a nice little left-hand side click with your thumb. So that's a good, I would just move that maybe. Okay, so I don't see the menu when I first arrive, which is okay, but as a consumer, just to see that familiarity, it's a little easier if I can see the menu when I first arrive. The video in the background is not bad, but you have so much on top of it that makes it a little bit hard to see, hard to know what's going on, and it also makes it very busy, like it's just a very busy front page. So as I start to scroll, okay, I can see that there's the menu. So we have home, learn, find help. Okay, and then we've got agencies call here, and then we got the tiny, tiny little logo in the corner. I might actually just put the words Community Food Bank there instead of putting the logo because it's so small and it doesn't do you any favors being so tiny, but also making it big would be too much, would be too big. So maybe just make the word, just put the words there. It doesn't always have to have your logo in the corner. All right, so then we've got these three buttons. And as you can see, when I hover over them, this one has a word on it. So it says donate, thank you. So that was a little bit hard to read because the word donate gets lost. Here on get involved, it looks great. But then when I hover over it, the word involved gets disappeared with the white that's in the photo. And then find help looks great. And it's hard to read the word find help. It's a little lost as well. But now it's really lost because the word find is completely gone because it's lost in that milk thing there. So we want to make sure that when we're using images like this, we're using very solid like images. If these were over, something that was maybe just a brown paper bag standing on a table and had the stuff at the top, then that would be great because the words find help would be on top of the brown paper bag at all times. Maybe the get involved, and this wouldn't maybe necessarily be as impactful, but it would be on like an ocean scene. So it's very much more, less confusing or less busy, right? So we want to maybe pick photos that are less busy. Even though we want them to still mean something, we want them to be something where we can read over them no matter what, hover, not hover. And maybe the words could also be a little bigger. These circles are huge comparatively. When we go to it on our phone, we're going to see the pictures, the circles are really, really big. I'm going to go here and just kind of hopefully show you in the camera. Let's see if this will go to it. Here we go. And you can see here that the circles take up like the whole screen, right? And then if I click on or I go to one, I start to click on one, you can see it does that same hover thing, right? So these circles take up so much room. I can only see 2 circles at a time on the screen. So maybe make them a little smaller, maybe not do them as circles. Let's think about brainstorming that a little bit. All right, we got some good stuff here. We've got our Smile, Amazon Smile, donate, great. This is good section. Another good section with your sponsors and foundation donors. You got some blog posts here. I would maybe designate that these are blog posts. It just seems a little like, here's some stuff. Okay, I don't know what it is. It's a blog post. So maybe a little word here to make a little title right above this first one and have it drop down some so you got some room for the title. Okay, and then we got the footer. Great footer. I love the footer. I also like your little bottom bar footer that has like terms and conditions and things like that. So that's good as well. You have a back to top button and you have another back to top button. Maybe get rid of one of these. I like this one better, which is this little triangle here with the blue color. This other one at the bottom here in the very bottom corner, I don't like. It's not your colors, it's not your brand. I would actually just get that one out of there and use this one that's kind of built in with your site. All right, so it's looking okay. I would like to see it a little bit more clean. So you got a lot going on, clean it up a little bit, maybe give some more space between your sections because you've got them all really, really tight. The other thing is I don't have, these are good directions for me to go. I can find help, I can get involved, or I can donate. So I've got great direction there, but then once I get to a page, what does that mean? Let's click on donate. Okay, great. Yep, I like this. You got money, food bank equals meals into the partner agencies. Great, love the little timelines. These are great. This is great. Now, it says donate online now, but once I get to the bottom of this section, I don't have a donate button. Once I get to the bottom of this section, I don't have a donate button. So I want to maybe see that if that's what you're asking for, or you're asking for them to contact you for this food donations, have that link down here, but have it as a button so it like stands out to me like, oh, that's what I was looking for, and I can click on it rather than being hidden, in the text here. Let's go to get involved. Okay, like this section, see, volunteer, learn more, volunteer, food donations, learn more. That's the kind of buttons I want to see on that other section. Schedule a speaker. That one I would like to see a link as well. Just make a button, make a form on another page, and have them fill out a form so that you can get some information instead of having them just randomly email you saying, can you be my speaker? Okay, now I'm going to ask you a bunch of questions to get all the info from you. So I'd like to see that be a little bit more fleshed out and have like a separate page with a form on it. Stay informed, join our mailing list. Now you have your mailing list here, and I like that it's on this page, but just make sure you're not using it too many places because it is at the bottom as well. Let's see, find help. Okay, great. This is a great option. You have the map. Yeah, this is a great page as well. Be careful when you're doing these pop-ups like we see at the bottom here, this orange one, the COVID crisis response. It says donate now. I would like to actually go to a page maybe on your news section in your blog that tells me about that. Rather than having like this big thick thing pop up, I'm going to show you what it looks like when I refresh on the page. There it is. Do you see how much of the website that it takes up on your phone? And this is 80% of your traffic. So unless I click that closed and then maybe I want to go back and look at it, I might actually consider making it a banner at the top that's just a thin banner that says COVID-19 response, and then having that at the top, and then I can click it or I can leave it, but it doesn't take up all the room, and it also leaves it there for me for later. As I scroll down the page, I might go, you know what, I need to go back and look at that COVID thing, and then I can go back to the top and click on it and see more. So hopefully this has helped. I'm going to go to the contact page one last time. Okay, I'd like to see a form here. This map is not doing you any help. I'm not doing you any favors. I'd like to see you have a form below this. The map is fine to have here, but you need extra stuff. I see it has the call button or like a call thing. It's a button. Yeah, you can click on it. But it doesn't go to your phone number. It just goes to, let's see if I click it. Just takes me to the same page, so it doesn't actually click to a phone number. So what I would do is make it a real contact page, having a contact form where I can contact you and ask you a question or get help on something specific, having the buttons that are actually click to call buttons where I can actually click on it on my phone and it takes me to the, opens my phone number and puts the phone number and says, do you want to call this number? This is just taking me to the same page, just refreshing the same page. So go back, look at this page, make sure you flesh it out more as a contact page. I think that'll be really helpful for you. My name is Elizabeth Pampalone, and I am the owner of Beyond the Cause. We help nonprofits and small businesses to create their businesses and their websites a little bit more efficiently and get everything a little more streamlined. And this is my tools page. So if you have any questions about the tools that I use or the tools that I've mentioned in this video, I think I mentioned some maybe, then you can go to this tools page. It's beyondthecause.co/tools, and you can see all the tools that we use on our websites. Oh, I did mention Userway. That's one of my favorite ones. It's on here somewhere. And that's one of our favorites. And so we use that a lot. So these are all the other tools that we use. Thank you for watching, and hopefully this has been a helpful video for you.